Hey, how's it going, all you lovely people at Door Shutter coming back to you with another episode of Allthemodium, and today we're actually going to be getting into making a structure compass. Of course, this is not cheap by any means, but I do have a decent chunk of Allthemodium, 45 ingots, nothing too crazy. I found a couple in the mining dimension, and was able to fortune them. I actually quickly went ahead and got Fortune 5 on this pickaxe. If you don't know, we do have the Fortune 3 guy over here. Just bought a couple books, combined them. Since we had Fortune 4 on this, just got this up to Fortune 5, so we got a little bit more bang for our buck with that. But we're going to make this structure compass. And with this structure compass, I'm pretty sure we can look for Minecraft. Yes, that right there. So let's select, right click. So we've got 3,000 blocks in that direction. Awesome. We also need, let's just look at Minecraft brush. We probably need to get a handful of these, which is feathers, copper, and some sticks. Okay. We're just going to grab a handful of those. So that should complete that quest. That got us a sturdy repair kit. That'll be pretty useful once we get into silent gear. I think we will do that, just not, of course, right now. Let's see. Ooh, we got some more chicken. Fantastic. Alrighty, so we're at a trial chamber thing here, and we're going to attempt to find the Allthemodium template, but that's better, it's gonna be difficult because it's not a common drop by any means, right? So let's make sure we're checking gravel. It should be pretty obvious what pieces are strange gravel or mysterious, whatever it's called, because they should look a little bit different than normal gravel, but it'll still be marked. So you can see that this is different than this gravel. So this is what we'd want to brush. Looks like we got some sort of dye, maybe. Yep, blue dye. And of course, you could just, make sure. So see, there we go. There's another one. It's like this is probably orange dye. And just, it won't use the brush if you hold it against other blocks. So that's a good thing. And I would recommend not vein mining everything, because that actually could cause this strange stuff to just disappear and become normal gravel and or normal sand or whatever is on top of it. Okay, got another piece here. Looks like it's a pottery sherd. Okay. Got another one here. Looks like we're probably going to get some orange dye. Alright, let's just keep excavating this here real quick. Another one. This is actually the second trial chamber, by the way. The first one I just kind of did off camera. Found absolutely nothing. So it wasn't really even worth it. I'm hoping we'll find something on this one, but not really hopeful, because how rare this is. Okay, let's just make sure. So we got one there. We got some purple stained glass, it looks like. Okay. I don't think any of these are. The reason I keep checking all of them, by the way, is because in that first trial chamber that I ran into, I was not doing this method, and I kept breaking, getting to where I was actually removing the strange gravel, even though it doesn't look like it to me. So it's kind of hard to tell, especially after you stare at it for a while. So definitely gonna keep checking it here. So we've got some white terracotta. Should go again one more time. Okay. Just gonna kind of clear this layer. Okay. And I'm just going to keep repeating this until I find a smithing upgrade for that, because the Allthemodium, kind of what we're looking at. It's probably going to take a while. Alright, so I just found a good example of why we should be paying attention to the quests, because this says this can be found by brushing suspicious clay in the ancient city. Yeah, so I've been kind of wasting time. Let's find an ancient city real quick. We just need to wait for the cooldown here, because I keep accidentally right-clicking this. So shift right-click, and then ancient underscore city. This one right here. Select, search. So we've got one 2,000 blocks off in this direction. We have our jetpack. We should be able to quickly find this, hopefully, and we don't run into any issues. So I'll be back whenever we touch down in the ancient city. Hopefully find some clay. Hopefully don't get taken out by a warden, and, you know, all that fun stuff. Alright, we've touched down in an ancient city here, and I just opened this chest. We got a warden upgrade and a ruined book. Looks like we got some decent armor in here as well. I hope I just have enough room for this stuff, because I kind of filled my backpack up with the pottery stuff. We got some skulk. Probably can take that for something, at least. Okay. Let me fly around. Let me see if I can locate any of this clay that we're looking for. Hopefully we find some, but honestly, I'm not sure. Alright, so after flying around a little bit, I see this piece of clay here. So they're kind of just sprawled out throughout here, kind of randomly. But what we're looking for is this clay right here, because this is suspicious clay, and we should be able to get the Allthemodium smithing template. Alright, so I found one more here. This is very uncommon, which is, I think, a good thing, because it looks like you just get smithing templates from it, and that's it. So finding multiple of them is probably going to take you a while, because I've scoured this for quite a bit here, and was kind of just unable to find really anything. So that does just kind of tells you how ridiculous it is to find these pieces of clay. But they are just basically placed amongst the structure. You know, whether it removes a single piece of like a border or a pathway or something. Not 100% sure. But yeah, it was very, very hard to find two of them. And so I think what we'll do is we'll call it on that. We've got two of these. We could actually make more of these with netherite ingots, which is probably not going to happen for quite a while, because we still don't have a decent chunk of that resource. Probably need to get more of that resource, but you know, priorities probably. Okay, so let's slash home here, and let's get my inventory cleared out real quick. We've got the Allthemodium smithing template upgrade, which is fantastic. That'll just get us a little bit further into progression, and we don't have to find these again later, of course. Let's see, there's tons of different stuff we could look at. All the wizard gear, legendary spellbook, Allthemodium mage robes. Okay, that's pretty cool. Of course, you've just got the normal Allthemodium armor. Indestructible. So we actually could probably get a harvester or however many and use this, but we of course do need netherite weapons and tools and stuff. So we need to start progressing towards getting kind of wireless energy, a decent enough source to maybe run a builder or something. So that way we're actually able to mine large areas in that mining dimension. That might not be a bad option. We'll think about it. Let me be right back. Alrighty, let's check out the reward we're going to get for the Allthemodium smithing template. 15 iron. Okay, not terrible. So what's the next thing? Allthemodium, journey to becoming OP. You start, all tools and armors are indestructible, meaning no damage to worry about breaking them or repairing them. The tools are also super fast and pack a mean punch at a high base damage. Okay. Okay, so we need to go to the other dimensions to start finding everything else. So vibranium smithing template can be found in the nether, inside of bastions, looking for suspicious cell sand and brush the templates out. For the unobtainium smithing templates, you'll need to make your way to the other, locate the dungeon, and make your way to the library. Here you'll find loot chests that have a chance to have templates in them. Okay. Well, I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I probably want to start with resources, right? I want to probably look at getting a builder. Let's see, is the recipe changed for this? Ender Pearl. For Allthemodium. Okay, so that's not terrible. So if we bookmarked that, and we also looked at the shape card, probably clearing quarry. Let's see, clearing silk, clearing fortune, which is a fortune quarry, which is this recipe, or this, so just this recipe, which is this recipe. So there's a builder. I think the thing I'm going to start making real quick is this off camera, because it's just going to take a minute. It's not complicated. We have all the resources, so I'll be back. Alrighty, so we've got the builder, we've got the power source, which is going to be some thermo generator, so this is definitely not going to be the fastest thing, but it'll work, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to take our shape card, shift right-click here, right-click the first corner, the second corner, we're going to go off in this direction, and we're going to dig straight down until we get to the bottom of this, which I don't know how deep that is. We'll end up getting end ore, end dimension ore, nether ore, and also overworld ore, all in one. We will not be able to get the Allthemodium in here because, of course, that is unmineable by machines, basically. So we'll need to go down and excavate that as needed. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But let me get to the bottom, and then we're just going to right-click on the ground with the shape card, and we'll get this thing going. All right, so we're at the bedrock. So we're going to right-click. So that'll get us set up. We're going to then fly out of this hole, which is actually quite a distance. That is... Oh, so it is negative 63 is the bottom, or negative 64 is where the bedrock is. So it's basically the overworld. It's just layered pretty perfectly. Honestly, I love the way this mining dimension works. I just wish the portal was a bit better with having to clear out your other hand kind of thing. But overall, it's pretty good. Let me get back to the builder here. All right, so we've got the power going here. Just quickly got these set up. So it's filling up the builder. This is definitely going to be slow. This is definitely not going to be the end-all be-all, especially for the power. But what we're going to do is we've got the shape card. We're going to toss that in here. We're going to go into this. If operation is not possible, wait on the current position. We're going to say don't wait if the operation is not possible. So basically, it'll just skip over it, okay? Let's make sure we throw our stack upgrades in there. Click start. There we go. Okay, so that'll start cruising. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough power for this thing. So it's going to go very, very slow. Most likely, what we'll have to do is get a lot more power. But for right now, slow is better than nothing. All right, and with that, we're going to wrap this one up here. I know we haven't gotten too far into progression today. Most of it was focused on getting the Allthemodium smithing template, which is a good idea because now we're kind of progressing towards getting the Allthemodium tools and armor and whatnot, and hopefully, maybe, setting up a farm that will allow for us to get, infinite harvesting without needing create contraptions and shenanigans like that. But overall, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay awesome. Can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.